Hi, it's Dana here. This morning we're gonna look at a swimming pool timer. Most of you guys having swimming pools or maybe a geyser, using a timer to switch the geyser on or off, or a swimming pool motor on or off. Mine broke and I had to replace it. And after I replaced it, the things is getting quite expensive. So what I did, I opened the unit and I noticed that only the contact is burned, and because of the heat, there's some damage inside, but there's still a working part inside there. We can open it and see how we can maybe modify it to make it still working for you. Alrighto, here is the device. It is this is like a small unit that is about the same size as a terminal in your fuse box. Okay, we're gonna just open and get this little lid off quickly. Just gonna open here. Okay, now I can see the insides here. How this thing works. There is the live and neutral comes in here, and then it powers up a circuit. There's a supercapacitor. It looks like a battery. This is normally when you switch off the power, it will still keep on running for a day or two. And then there's this circuit drives this mechanical thing. There's a little like a coil. It's like, and with the inside here is like a timer running, driven by a crystal. Every second it pulses this unit, and then this in turn turns this dial. Yeah, now this dial is the one you can move around, set your time. And what I noticed when I open it, here's a little small little thing that runs on here on a pivot here. Now what happened here, I actually removed it already. I should have kept it. The contacts were sitting here. Now this unit, all this thing does, when you set the time here, it pushes this lever and it switches the contact here, and this switches your pool motor on or off. But then I realized when I have got a small this is like a small reset switch, or it is like a what do you call it, a micro switch. There's little, you get different types of it, different looks, but this one is too small to switch the current of the swimming pool or the geyser. But I'm just gonna run the live through here, and I'm gonna drive a relay, a 220-volt relay coil that takes not so much current, and then the contacts of the relay will then switch, in turn switch my motor on and off. So what I did is, like, I maneuver this little contact in here, so that if these things get moved by this switches, this settable effects here, it will, as you can see, it then switch the micro switch on or off. But you have, what I did, I put some hot glue melt, glue gun glue here underneath, and I just adjusted until it works perfectly. You can maybe use something else, or your own switch, or on your device. But just make sure by this little movement of this little settable things here will switch your relay on off, micro switch on off. You see they cook, then it goes off, and then it goes on again, cook, on again. Okay, so that's basically it. And then I'll just show you a relay that you can use for this purpose, and then just make sure, just be safe, nothing short out here, and we can put some supply on, and I'll show you how this thing runs. Okay, righto, I apply some 220 volt here at the moment. Now you can see, I want you to see exactly what's happening here. You see what's happening here is the timer. It focuses nicely here. You can see how it runs here. Look there. See, that is like every 1 second it runs or triggers this unit, and then this gears mechanical thing turns this little big wheel in turn. Okay, and then the relay I'm talking about, this is a type of relay you can use, any 220 volt relay with a, this is like connects on a DIN rail. It can clips next to that unit onto your rail, and you just with this output you just drive the coil of this relay, and the contacts you wire then to switch your motor. Okay, this is the manufacturer is a Major Tech. You get different types of these units, but this one is a 10 amp switching current unit, and so this is quite interesting. I just think I wanted to show you how to modify this thing, just to think a little bit, and then you can maybe get some life out of your if you can modify to get some life out of your switching unit for another year or two. Thank you. Till next time.